Very good afternoon. I am seeing a lovely audience sitting in front of me. Myself, Jayan Singh, and I am currently working with SIS India Limited as a Vice President for Karnataka State. I have 16 plus years of experience in security industry in various geographical territories of the country. In these 16 years of my career, I have worked at Bangalore, Ranchi, Mumbai, and Hyderabad. In nutshell, you can say across the length and breadth of the country with different set of customer and in different challenging business scenarios. Today, I would like to speak on an overview of Indian security market. The Indian security market was estimated at INR 57,000 crore in 2016, and as per the latest estimate, it is likely to touch 1.5 crore by 2020. I am sure you all would be aware of Mumbai attack of 26/11. That attack brought the Indian private security industry or the man guarding industry in the focus. The private security has assumed an important role in recent years. It was an opportunity and nature of the private security industry which enabled employment to a hetero large section of population, which, if not employed in this industry, may have remained outside the fold of formal employment. It is in this sense that contribution of the private security industry to employment generation in India is unique. The industry presently provides employment to nearly 7 million people. With the growth of urbanization in the country and the changes in the perception of security by government, business houses, and citizens, this industry is poised to register a substantial CAGR of 20% in the near future. Particularly important is the government's focus on development of smart cities in the country and the need of more security personnel. In the context of current policy and regulatory development in the country, the private security industry is destined to continue to play an important role in nation building. The Honorable Prime Minister emphasis of Make in India will encourage foreign capitals to come into manufacturing and other such industries. This will not only trigger demand for private security personnel, but will compel industry to adopt processes and practices in sync with international standards. Added to this, the government's emphasis on digital India will introduce new security technology in the industry. This will not only enable entry of technocrats into the sector, but will also provide an opportunity for dispersal of technological knowledge and professional expertise to otherwise not so technical job roles. Though more prominently present in the Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities, the industry operates in about 550 districts of country and is expected to develop more as the fruits of development percolate from the district to the block and village levels. This is indeed a sunrise sector with potential to the second largest employment generator in the country and a major source of revenue for the exchequer by ways of taxes. The private security industry is expanding phenomenally and is in a bullish state, growing at a pace of 20% and will continue to do in the coming years. Reflecting the growth segment, the industry is moving towards consolidation and a credible firm will emerge as market leaders. Why? This sector is country's largest corporate taxpayer. It has also emerged as a significant component of the Indian economy. It will continue to lure investors, both international and domestic. The private security industry in India has now become an important sector. With the growth of Indian economy over last 2 decades, the need of security arrangements for industrial complexes, offices, IT parks, and other public infrastructure such as airport, metro stations, shopping malls, and public utilities has grown manifold. The Indian integrated security has been broadly classified into man guarding business, cash services business, electronic security services. A new segment is emerging that provides security through sophisticated intelligence technology and platform. I would like to highlight factors favoring demand for private security services in India. Low police to people ratio, high global terrorism index, increase in crime rate, increase in the number of public events, drivers requirement for cash services, increasing crime against women, infrastructure related crimes, growing urbanization. India is the land of pilgrims, and the more pilgrims happens, the more security is required. Various government initiatives like smart cities, make in India, future opportunities, gov initiatives like smart cities, make in India, increased concern for personal safety, potential for increase in security advisory services. It is also termed as low cost services. Learning from global market, future growth can also come from untapped sector for India. Coast Guard surveillance and primary protection, which is done by private security industry in Australia, may happen in India. Guarding nuclear power plant, it happens in Germany and France. Guarding military compounds, it happens in Germany. Guarding standstill traffic, it is done by the private security industry in Australia and Germany. Production of ID cards as well as supporting fire brigade services, it happens in Sweden. Watching overfishing quotas, it happens in Netherlands. Airport security control, that is done by private security people in Belgium, England, Germany, and Sweden. Prisoners transportation, building of and running prison facility, it happens in Great Britain. The second most important need after food and shelter is the need of protection and security. That comes even before the need of love, social esteem, and self growth. Believe it or not, ask yourself and you will know its future. Today, when I look at my 16 years of journey with SIS, I really feel proud of working in this industry. I am sure by now you all would have visualized the potential of this industry. Who the hell on earth would not like to be part of this growing industry to fulfill their dreams? Thank you.